Good morning, Mrs. Huffines. Forgive my voice, I'm still a little sick. We're just going over a few things yesterday, and we'll go over it today in our lesson. I think we've made a lot of strides, again, remembering going from lefty to righty in a short span of time, It's been really, really solid. So I just want to take a quick look at this, which we looked a little bit yesterday, and just a recap. And we're talking about just the transition move, because your backswing is pretty solid. There's a few things that we're probably going to work on today, but it's the transition that I'm most concerned with. And I drew a line, which is basically our swing plane. I have one for you and for Adam Scott. Obviously his is a little bit more upright. It's a longer club for you, so it's a little bit more flat. And I just want to show you, when you take the club back, okay, you can see that it starts underneath the plane, taking a little bit too inside, which forces our body to stand up, just like we used to do in the first one. So we're still doing a little bit. You can see that I start to stand up, lose my posture a little bit. But right there, that backswing is in a pretty good position. All right, I'd rather us try and have it that our hands come more outside of this line first, so the club comes back basically straight back from the ball, keeping us in our posture that we started in, okay? Right there is good. As we've seen, obviously, though, on the way down, we dip and we drive the club down to our feet like this, coming across the ball and always hitting it on the toe and going out, okay? So we need to still find a way to get this butt of the club driving back down to this line, okay, towards the ball, okay, instead of driving straight down to our legs, this dip motion where our head drops 6 inches and then goes across. When I show you Adam Scott here, even with an iron, the majority of the time the club stays pretty much on the line or out in front of it, maintaining his posture the whole time. And look how his head doesn't move basically at all. He's able to stay in the position he started. Pretty good backswing, almost similar to yours. Okay, he's just been able to stay in his posture a little bit more. Alright, and when he comes back down, look how everything starts to unwind to the left, and the club drops in, coming back down to the ball. So the butt end of this club right here, okay, is now going to the ball. We can see it right here with our hands. If I draw an arrow, okay, it's going basically right in line with where we originally were. Okay, if we do that with yours, okay, we take your backswing and then start to come down, okay, right there we can see this line is going right across our intended swing plane. Okay, we need to get this arrow pointed more to the ball like Adam Scott does here. And then he continues to rotate all the way through, his head stays down, and he's able to follow through the whole way with no problem. And we obviously see that is sometimes a little bit difficult for us to do. Alright, so those are a few things, and when we go over our lesson today, I'll give you a few drills that we can work it out. Alright, thanks.